For better or for worse, Beijing's shopping landscape has changed drastically. But Jessica and I, being Filipinos, just had to buy pasalubong. So we paid a visit to the Beijing Antique Market, the best place to buy Chinese arts, crafts, and antiques. Or so we were told.
What's a heart? But one thing that's fun pa rin to do here is still bargaining.
Yes.
What are your tips for bargaining? I'm the worst bargainer.
Yes, I'm terrible. As if I can afford it, I'll take it. But you're supposed to have an opening bid that is 80% less than the price that they named.
Okay.
So, and then
Unfortunately, I'm bad at math.
they shove a calculator at you, and then you just and then you type in the number that you want. No, they type in their price, then you type in your price, and then they say, no. But then they don't let you go. You have to keep doing the calculator thing.
I heard that if you say a price and they try to bargain with you, that means your price is good. If they turn their backs, that means you're not good at all.
So if they turn their backs and go, that means don't come back. Okay.
But if they do bargain with you, that means you should stick to your price because it's in a good range.
Jessica and I challenged each other to find the most kitschy thing we could. She ended up empty-handed, but in an antique store beside old Mao portraits, the Red Book, and old cameras, I found an old-school Chinese action graphic novel. How much?
30.
30? Shit. The clash between old China and new China. Jessica and I visit ground zero of Beijing's transformation, up next on Trippies.
The 2008 Summer Olympic Games is regarded as modern Beijing's grand debut on the global stage. To prepare for the Olympics, old Hutong neighborhoods were cleared and relocated, the airport renovated, and the subways doubled. 31 Olympic venues were constructed, of which the centerpiece is the Beijing National Stadium, known as the Bird's Nest. And here we are, two non-athletes setting a world record for lying down at an Olympic venue.
So where are we, Jessica?
We're at the Bird's Nest, which is the Olympics 2008 venue, designed by a Swede named Pierre Demuron. I hope I'm pronouncing that right.
Based on input from my Weiwei.
Yes.
And this is a massive structure.
A massive structure, although not rare in China, as we have seen.
So here is where they had Olympians, gold medalists, the fastest runners in the world, and we're here right now.
Yes, and we get to be on this grass without having qualified in a single Olympics qualifier. It's fantastic. But if you were an Olympic level anything, what would it be?
I would be an Olympic eater.
I would be an Olympic level sleeper. I can sleep anywhere for any number of hours.
I think that qualifies us to be able to do what we've always wanted to do, which is...
Yes, we have always wanted to do this at an Olympics venue.
Lie down.
So this is the new China where massive resources are marshaled for a single project. Again, as we saw in the Great Wall, huge numbers of people working together for one end.
Yeah, but this sort of signifies a turning point for China, the 2008 Olympics. It was when they started building these massive structures, modern massive structures for the world.
Yeah, full-scale, taking it into the 21st century. Because before that, it was like a repository of Chinese history, traditional, quaint, blah, blah, blah. And
especially for Beijing.
Yes. So suddenly, whoosh, the center of the 21st century.
I think this structure really represents what our view of China is right now, which is this big superpower that is able to go through lengths and massive and amass, so much
mobilization.
Yeah, mobilization to build all these, and just such a massive display of wealth.
Mm-hmm. And looking up, reminds me that China has a space program.
Yeah.
As in, whatever China sees, China can reach. So it's amazing. So far, we've done instant time travel from old Beijing to current Beijing. But we were still seeing the city from outsiders' points of view. To really know a city beyond the guidebooks, you have to hear from its people. What is it like to live and work in this world capital? What's it like to be young in an ancient city? And how does Beijing define itself in the new global society? All that in the next episode of Trippies.